Hey you guys, Life Coach Bridget here to share some Me 3 love with you because that's what I do. You know, I was sitting back and I was scrolling through TikTok and I'm looking at different posts, and you know, I'm always in thinking mode. And so as I'm scrolling through, I see that I see how posts and videos get certain likes and things like that. You know, of course, we all like to laugh. We all like to be entertained, especially with all the bullshit that's going on in the world today. Okay. But then I come across those that I watch closely. Okay. And here we go. You have some people who will do their best. Okay. And in doing their best, someone else will come along and say that they could have done better. You'll have someone who tries their hardest, and someone will come along and say, you should have tried, or you could have tried harder. You got people who will give their all, okay? And then you have people who will say, they could have given more, or you could have given more. All right. Saying that to say, we live in a world that's full of opinions and approvals. All right. As long as people approve, then you're okay. But no matter what you do, they're going to always give their opinion. Therefore, don't live your life trying to please people. Fuck people. And I'm a person who's passionate about people. Okay. But I say that because you have those who will watch you fall into depression. Okay. You may be depressed about, like some people were really going through this cyberbullying thing. And because they were being bullied cyberly, it was really bothering them. It was affecting them wholeheartedly, and some of them would fall into depression, fear, and all kind of things. And I would literally read comments of people saying, don't worry about them. It's okay to be an individual. Don't try to fit in when clearly you were meant to stand out, and all this other bullshit. Whereas the underline in that, now let me say this, and I say bullshit to say this, okay? So when I give a video, when I do a video, don't just listen to me to react. Hear what I'm saying, okay? Now, I say bullshit because those very people that are saying to individuals, don't try to fit in. You weren't meant to fit in. You're clearly meant to stand out. It's okay to be an individual. It's okay to be you. Speak your mind and this, that, and the other. The underline in that is speak your mind, do you, be an individual. Don't try to fit in as long as I approve of what you're doing. Because the very moment you try being an individual, standing out, doing your own thing, someone is going to voice their opinion about what you're doing, how you're doing it, and all this other stuff. All right. Yeah, they're going to voice their views. All right. And that's fine, because we all do it. All right. But don't do it in the same breath of you telling someone that it's okay for them to be them. It's okay for you to not fit in. It's okay for you to be an individual. Don't do that. All right? Because let me tell you something. Mental illness, mental health, mental wellness, all of that mentality is real. And we all suffer from some type of mental illness, and we're all trying to get on that road, that path to mental wellness. But as long as you try to please people, the longer it will take you to arrive to where you're trying to go. Therefore, be the best version of you that you can be. And if you ask someone for their opinion, then be ready for what they give you. And also note that you have the "I started to say this" type people out there. "I was getting ready to do this" type people are out there. Meaning you might ask someone a very honest opinion of you or a very honest question, and they will give you a fake answer. And when you walk away, they will say to themselves or to whomever else, "You know what, I was gonna say this, but I just didn't say it." That's those "I started to say something, I started to say this" type of people. Okay, you don't need those type of people in your life anyway, because they faker than $3 bills. All right, here's the thing: if you ask for an opinion, if you ask the question, then you must properly prepare yourself for the answer. Okay, because not every truth is soft, not every truth is sensitive, not every truth is going to consider your feelings. Not every truth will do that. Some truths are blatant, some truths are hard, some truths are compassionate, okay, with still giving you an honest truth. All right, so just be aware of that, and keep in mind again that the world we live in is a world that's filled with opinions and approvals. All right, and as long as you're on the downside of the spectrum, then everybody's gonna come and be like, "Oh my God," and they're gonna come with their psychology and all this other all this other stuff. Okay, and those very people, now when you're up and you're no longer on that side of the spectrum, but you're on the other side of the spectrum, those very people, the moment you do something that they don't approve of, will be the very ones to tear your ass down, to put you back on that other side of the spectrum. All right, so it's up to you to remain strong. It's up to you to stand tall. All right, and it's up to you to say what you mean and mean what you say, and know that people are going to voice their views. All right, and if you choose to respond to them, then stand your grounds. If not, move on. All right, or keep your opinions to yourself, or keep whatever it is you want to express, keep it to yourself if you don't want other people speaking up on it. Because again, this world is filled with people who give their approvals and opinions on everything. All right, some people don't understand that silence speaks volume. Some people don't do that, and some people talk so freaking much and don't be saying nothing. All right, so be careful who you allow in your circle. Be careful when you're putting your videos out there, or you're voicing your views to people, or when you're asking for opinions of people, because we all have the right to voice our views. All right, and however we voice it, whatever we give to you, all right, however you take it is on you. However you receive it, that's on you. All right, but it's much easier to receive if you understand the type of world that you live in. Okay, so I just wanted to come on here and share that with you guys, because yeah, I follow people closely, and I'm a people watcher. Okay, I observe people. People are my passion. All right, some people say, I just can't stand people. Okay, well then get your ass off the internet and stop looking for people to give you likes and votes. Stop looking for people to give you likes. Stop looking for people to voice their views under your videos. If you don't like people, then go crawl up under a rock somewhere so it can just be you. All right, but when you find your ass in a situation, don't look for people to help you. Don't look for people to support you. Don't look for people to be there for you, because remember, you said you don't like people. I love people. I just don't take everyone's opinions. I don't even care about your approval, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to do. All right, regardless. And my thing is, I don't look to hurt no one at all. So Do you, people? But just understand the world that we live in. In the meantime, me three. Motivate, encourage, empower, embrace. Because that's what I do. I love you guys to life.